Well, folks, America and Ukraine have finally signed it. The long-awaited rare earth romance has been made official. A flashy, high-stakes agreement over Ukraine's mineral resources has been inked, and both sides are claiming victory, like they just won the Stanley Cup, made of lithium and graphite. In Kyiv, officials are patting themselves on the back like it's a national holiday. We didn't bend, they say. America is with us, and we held our ground. The US reportedly dropped demands that Ukraine pay back its military aid with actual resource concessions. Handing over its mines and infrastructure outright. Instead, a joint fund will be set up, where supposedly neither party has full control. Half of the profits from future resource licenses will go into this magical pot. Ukraine's economy minister, Yulia Sviridenko, proudly declared that all funds will go toward rebuilding the country. Oh, and by the way, this might open the door to more US air defense systems. Wink wink. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, US officials are calling the deal a stroke of transactional genius. Treasury Secretary Bessent said American taxpayers got a signal that they'll be compensated for the money and weapons sent to Ukraine. Secretary of State Rubio called it a milestone on our path to shared prosperity, and Weapon 7, a major step toward ending this war. But when you dig into the details, this historic deal starts to look a lot like a poker game between two hustlers, one playing with marked cards and the other paying monopoly money. Ukraine glossed over the fine print. The US will still control who gets to drill, mine, and extract. American companies get first dibs on everything valuable: oil, gas, uranium, lithium, rare earths, gold, you name it. They'll have the right of first profit from the joint fund. No US government spending involved, but profits? Oh, they're coming out. And the cherry on top? US companies get broad tax breaks, immunity from future Ukrainian laws, and guarantees that no matter who comes to power in Kyiv, the deal stays untouched. Yes, it supersedes Ukrainian legislation. It's giving neo-colonial vibes. Oh, and remember the whole reason Ukraine pushed for this deal in the first place? Security guarantees from the US? Yeah, not in the document. Lawmakers in Kyiv are already murmuring behind closed doors that this deal is worse than what Washington offered them back in February. But too late now, the resource-rich trophy's been handed over. In Washington, the reaction is also mixed. The Atlantic Council openly admits that Ukraine doesn't have much in the way of rare earths, and most of what might be there is in the Russian-controlled East. The Center for Strategic and International Studies, CSIS, notes that even if the resources exist, it would take at least 15 to 20 years and billions in private investments to see a dime of profit. That's if anyone is crazy enough to invest in a crumbling economy with an active war zone and only 1/3 of its energy infrastructure still functioning. So what's the actual strategic value? One analyst from the Quincy Institute put it bluntly: this deal doesn't guarantee Ukraine's security, but it gives the US skin in the game, which might deter Moscow. Might. Then again, it might not.